1A Malgrave Street. The cavity flashing at some stage has been repaired for approximately 6 or 7 metres alongside that lounge dining wall. You can see where the bricks have been replaced in the past. There doesn't appear to be any dam ends on the cavity flashing at either end. This is particularly concerning up this end because it backs onto the planter box. Any water penetrating that planter box wall or behind that block can get into that cavity wall and potentially run alongside the cavity back inside. So at the bare minimum, a dam end will have to be installed on that cavity flashing there to allow the water to drain and to stop that water travelling on the cavity flashing. The waterproof membrane is clearly deteriorated at that wall floor junction along here, and the floor level inside is slightly lower than that joint, slightly lower than that joint there. You can see how the floor level steps up. The floor level internally is approximately here. Cavity flashing jumps up, giving the floor level approximately here, with the water having an opportunity to get through at the wall floor junction. Now, water tested and there was slight water penetration inside, but not a massive amount after about an hour testing. You can clearly see the waterproof membrane split, deteriorating and re-emulsifying in sections. So ideally, a dam end should be installed on the cavity flashing on that end, and then we can put a bore scope up the cavity flashing and check its condition. And then a new waterproof sheet membrane should be installed up the face of that slab behind that flashing, returned into a reglet on the slab, and this area under the pebbles should be waterproofed to prevent that water penetration at the wall floor junction inside. One complicating issue we've covered in previous reports is the air conditioner. Refrigerant pipes penetrated the hob in this vicinity, and when I water tested the slab and the concrete in this vicinity, it leaked within 5 minutes straight inside, flooding in the internal floor level. Now, wind-driven rain is unlikely to blow in and hit this glass, although rainwater hitting these tiles penetrates the tile grout, saturates the bed of the tiles. You can see from the efflorescence popping up at the tile joints here and here. And eventually the water will get to that corner and pop out through the defective hob waterproofing, primarily caused from the installation of the split cycle air conditioning refrigerant pipes through the hob. Now, we know potentially the dam end and the waterproofing from the membrane to the balcony is not ideal or compliant by today's standards, but the water penetrates through the penetration through the hob that was made for the refrigerant gases for the air conditioning, and it's been patched by just a simple concrete mix being put back where the tiles were removed. Not waterproof at all.